Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Finale. Today I'll be covering 8 reasons Raj and Lucy were doomed from the start. Let's get into the video. Number 8, Lucy was nervous from the start. Lucy deserves credit for not only going to a singles party without knowing anyone, but being vulnerable with Raj. She admitted that she had social anxiety and things that a lot of people found easy were actually hard for her. For Lucy, moving into a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with Raj was too much too soon.
For him, he's a little nervous because he doesn't think I understand the severity of your social anxiety.
Are you crazy? You can't talk about social anxiety to someone who has social anxiety.
Number 7, Raj wanted to expedite the relationship. Like most of his relationships, as soon as Raj met Lucy, he was ready to go all in. He respected her needing some time before she met his friends at the same time. He wanted her to fit in. All of his friends had girlfriends, and the girlfriends were all close and hung out together. As a way to slowly ease Lucy into Raj's life, he decided to introduce her to his friends one-on-one. Amy was the perfect person to introduce to Lucy because she too was an outsider before becoming part of the group. Surprisingly, it wasn't Amy or Lucy who ruined the dinner, it was Raj. He was so pushy and forceful that once again he scared Lucy away.
Never cooked for me.
Oh, you were married?
Yeah. Well, technically, I guess I still am.
Is that...
Number 6, Raj began dating Emily knowing that Lucy wouldn't be okay with it. While Raj and Lucy were having their ups and downs, he eventually met Emily. The two started to date casually, but it was hard for him to date her when he knew he was so casually seeing Lucy. Emily understood the situation and didn't mind that Raj was seeing someone else. Lucy, on the other hand, was turned off by the situation. Not only did she not like the fact that Raj was playing the field, but he compared her to Emily. That was the last viewers heard of Lucy until season 10.
Wow, that's amazing. What was that like?
This is the most incredible experience of my life. Up there in the space station.
Oh my god.
Number 5, the blog. In season 6, Raj found out that Lucy kept a blog. He dug through the internet until he found it and didn't love what he saw. After decoding the nickname she gave him, Raj discovered that Lucy found him feminine. Raj was offended and tried being more manly on their next date, but it only disturbed her. She tried ending the date early, but Raj came clean first. By her keeping a blog about her relationship, it proved that she was more comfortable sharing her feelings with strangers than with her boyfriend. The blog scenario also showed Raj was willing to change who he was just to be more attractive to a woman.
Chicken.
I need to use your window.
Oh, hey, yeah, no, sure, go ahead.
Number 4, conversing through texts and notes. Knowing how nervous of a person Lucy was, Raj came up with a cute date idea, a texting date at the library. The date went well and Lucy loved it. However, it wasn't a way to sustain the relationship. Their discomfort with speaking face-to-face continued when Lucy tried breaking up with Raj through a note. She handed the note to Stuart and hoped he would give it to Raj for her. Howard intercepted the note, however, and gave it to Raj himself, but that didn't make it any easier for a heartbroken Raj.
To clean.
Really more to organize. You're not actually dirty, per se.
Give me back my key.
I'm very, very sorry.
Do you
Number 3, Lucy could never fully be herself. It doesn't take long to realize that Lucy was barely comfortable with herself, let alone comfortable with Raj and his friends. Instead of forcing herself to be with someone that she found it hard to be with, Lucy should have taken the time to be comfortable in her own skin alone. She tried forcing herself to do new things, which is inspiring, but the outcome always scared her. What's worse is that Lucy was afraid to say no to people. Dating someone and being afraid to say no to them can be a dangerous dance.
As you're reading, it will help you remember I have an adorable accent.
Number 2, do they have anything in common besides their anxiety? It's hard to tell what it was that attracted Raj and Lucy to one another. However, after getting to know each other over coffee, they realized that they both had anxiety. It was their anxieties that brought them together, but if viewers focus on the couple without their anxiety, what else would they have in common? Lucy told Raj she didn't enjoy comic books, which is how Raj spent a majority of his time, and she also worked in the web design. Their differences could have brought them together, but they didn't converse enough to know. Number 1, they both moved on with partners they could be themselves around. In season 10, Raj met with his ex-girlfriends to find out where their relationship went wrong. While talking to Lucy, he found out that she was in a new happy relationship with someone else. If it wasn't for Raj, she wouldn't have known what she was looking for. If anything, he was what she didn't want to be in a relationship. Likewise, Raj moved on with multiple women who seemed it was a better fit for Lucy. This relationship was a good learning curve for both of them, but it was never meant to be long-term. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. So long.